Hello and welcome back to another Tech Articles. I thought I'd follow up yesterday's post with another one. I saw another what could be possible with a Shoreform post in the Shorecrafted group, and I thought, yeah, I'm pretty sure, given what I now know about Fluent Forms, the return of Flowmattic, I can get that to work as well. And actually, it was quite simple. And what makes this even better than the last example is I've used nothing that's that's already an integration within Flowmattic here. I've created and you'll have to check my other videos for this, but I've created a custom app for one, and for the other, I've just gone straight to a webhook, an outgoing webhook. And I'm going to run you through the form first, as in the flow first, and then I will show you show you it in action, and you'll see how it all works. So I've got a new submission. It's triggered by a new submission from Fluent Forms, and that is from this very simple form here, a roast my sites form. It then triggers a single outgoing webhook with APIFlash, which isn't a current integration with Flowmattic, but the API is relatively simple. It requires a key, which I put in as a Flowmattic variable, a wait time, wait until page loaded, the URL that it needs to do from, which I've taken from the form above, and the response is to be a PNG, and the response is to be a JSON. And that will give us a response with an image attached, a PNG image attached in that JSON. Then I've asked OpenAPI so I've created a custom app for OpenAPI Vision, and this isn't complicated either. It's got a single action of Vision request, and if we go in here, it's a post, it goes to completions, it's JSON, the header is our authorization, our body is our model, message, content, and tokens. Now, our content requires a little bit of building out because it requires more than one item, but I thought it was quicker just to put that in our flow rather than mess around trying to put individual variables for them. So in the context, I put, please give me positive changes I can make to the following website screenshots, make it as better at converting and professional. And then I've given it the image that I wanted to use, which is the outgoing webhook of our APIFlash item. Now, I could have used screenshot.so, I think it's screenshot.so, which is a Flowmattic, screenshot one, I think it is. And I go to Flowmattic to be sure of this, but I'm sure there is a screenshot API already in, so you don't have to use APIFlash. But I thought, why not use something different? Screenshot one, yeah, screenshot one is the current integrated one, and there isn't currently a native OpenAPI Vision. There's OpenAPI for chat text requests, but Vision there isn't. I've put the model as OMini. I'm a user. And then I put this as my response, maximum of 350 tokens, and then it will do its response and give you some critique down here in the response content, and then I've asked it to return that content back to our form. So I'm going to save our workflow. Hopefully I didn't modify anything within it. And then I'm going to go back to our landing page, and I'm actually not even going to put any of these in because they are not requirements. The only requirement is the URL. I'm just going to copy Flowmattic's URL for speed, and I'm going to submit the form, and it should have been it's probably taken a screenshot by now. It's now opening using Vision, and it should have very shortly return back to our form our critique. And there's our critique. Now, obviously, you could tweak your response here. So if we go back to our workflow, we could tweak the wording here for how it would work to get better responses, and that's what I would expect you to do. I'd expect you to find some time to hone your responses to get what you want in the format that you want. But that's it. It works. And if I was to go back and reload this site, let's just reload this site. And if I change this to Fluent Forms, I think it's just fluentforms.com. We should get the same response. Now, obviously, if this was a real lead generator, you'd make sure the name and the email address had to be filled in, and then you go. That looks like an almost identical response, if I'm honest. I'm going to try a different website now. Maybe, let me have a look. Maybe Wikipedia. It's going through that process. It takes a few seconds. Yep, this is right. This is definitely regenerating. Donate now, donations, and that's it. It's an instant check with we're growing a screenshot, and with that screenshot's available. The reason I picked Flash API is because it came with 203 generations or 103 generations, which is more than enough to record this video. I'm still looking for a decent. I did try originally to use MShots, which is WordPress's screenshot API, but I just could not get it to respond today. I don't know whether they're working on it. I don't know if they're doing something with it, but it would work with MShots if you get MShots to respond. But I couldn't get it to give me any, no matter what I was doing, any sort of image today. But yeah, this was an example I saw. I thought I can recreate that. I have. It was quite simple. As I said, I have had to use custom for both of them in this case, one by choice and one because it doesn't currently exist. I am sure in the ChatGPT OpenAPI integration, eventually the Flowmattic team will add all of Vision in as an option. But currently it doesn't exist as that. And what I will do is I will just extract. You can see how it has to work here. What I will do is I will download this to a GIST for you. Hope you like this video. Please like and subscribe and select to be notified for more WordPress forms and automation videos. And thank you for watching.